Okay, this is John Apodaca at videoswordplay.com, and I thought I'd show you. I thought I'd try this new video tutorial software called Camtasia to try to show you some things that I do as a video motion graphic photography artist. Um, what I'm going to do is I am going to take you into Photoshop and I'm going to show you a little trick that I've learned. It's kind of fun. And if you have Photoshop, you can do this too. This is Photoshop CS5. And we go into Photoshop. This is Photoshop. It's a plain window here. And if I go to File, Open, and I pull up a building. This is a building, a couple buildings I got off Getty Images. And you can see it has a watermark here, but that's okay for the purposes of what we're going to do. It's not going to really mess with what we need to do here. So what I'm going to do is you can see here that there's two very distinct buildings here. One is kind of a brown, colored building, white windows. And the other one's white and very nice and blue sky and stuff. And what we're going to do here is we're going to change the color of this brown building to whatever color we want, and it's not going to affect anything else in this picture. It's really, really easy, actually, with Photoshop. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So the first thing we do is we have our picture, and we go up to Image, and then Adjustments, and then Replace Color. It's very, very straightforward. Anyway, and then what we do is we take a color. We have this little it's an eyedropper tool, obviously, and you can select a color by just dragging the eyedrop tool to a color area and clicking on it, and that selects the color. And then you can see the selection here, or you can see the image too. But you can see the selection is that white area that it selects. But we want to get the whole thing, so we're going to go for the eyedropper tool. It says it has a plus sign. It says Add Sample. And if I can do this with one hand here, two hands. Actually, I don't need to. Let's try this. Then you just start clicking and selecting different areas of the building. And it's really, really simple to do. And you can see the more we click, the more white area shows up. Again, really pretty good, pretty cool here. So, and I'm going to make sure I get everything that I just look at the building and try to get as much white as possible. So, I think that looks pretty good. So anyway, now we do is, so now that area, that selected area is the color, is the area that we're going to change the color. So you can see over here in the color range that it picked a general color for the building. Now we're going to go down here to the result and click that. You see over here on the right, upper right, we get a color, target color box. And the circle here is pointed on what color it is now. But if we drag, as you can see here, this indicator, now all of a sudden we've changed the color to blue. And we can drag that to any color on this spectrum. And you can see when we change that, it immediately changes in the window here, which is really nice for CS5. And we can just keep changing it and make it, well, that's back to brown here, but make it red and so on. And as you can see, let's make it that purple. That's nice. As you can see, it only affects that area that we selected, and you can see it's very detailed. You can see the windows stay white, and the statue here stays white, and all the other areas that we didn't touch stays pretty much the same color. Now this isn't a perfect selection, and you can I suppose fix it up a little bit here and there, but that's it. And you can see it pretty much kept the rest of the building here pretty much white. Again, you can make the selections more detailed and more specific to make the color change more distinct, but that's kind of how it works. It's really fun, and it's a really easy way to take something like this and change color and still get a lot of detail, and it's really fun. So anyway, So that's it. Well, and we hit OK, and we hit OK, and there you go. Then all you have to do is export that, and you're done. So this is one of the this is our example of color change in Photoshop. Thanks for watching.